Hi, my name is Kyle Rocco, and I was assigned the job to configuring the network for the campus for AFA, and this is my report of what I did that day. So first of all, I assigned a password to all routers and switches. This protects the routers and switches so not everyone can access the command line or configure the network through the command line that's connected to the network. I also add host names to all routers and switches. This is so I could identify which router or switch I'm working with through the command line. I also added IP addresses to all the ports, so all the ports know where to carry or transfer their data packages, and also so they could be recognized through the interweb. I also assigned VLANs or virtual local area networks. This makes each different area of the campus or of the switch different, so other areas of the campus can't access each other, access each other's information or network. So if someone was on campus layers 3 switch, they can't access the remote switch 1. So if someone was working on a project there in a Google Docs or something, and they saved it to their computer and downloaded it, or they were doing something and looking at this history, no one else could look at the history from anywhere else because that has a different virtual local area network. So all the areas in the campus could be recognized in different ways, so they don't interconnect. They interconnect in a way, but so they don't share information, so they could have separate campus networks. I also pointed the devices to IP addressing. This tells the routers or switches where they report to or send information, so they all connect into a line, because the switches and routers have to report to each other to go to the interweb and connect to the internet, so they could transfer information. I also configured a static default for all the routers, and configuring a static default route on a router is a way to specify the next hop IP address for all packets that do not match any other route in the routing table. This is another way of saying that it tells the router where to send the packets that are for the networks that are not listed in the routing table. So if you didn't specifically address a router of any way, a static default can allow the router to transfer uh, data to another router or switch without listing that. And that is all that I did that day. And the network should be up and running, so they all could communicate to each other, and also they're all password protected. And there's more information down here, and this is just the README file that the company gave to me. And thank you for listening to my report.